Tina. Hello, hello, hello. $61-41. Welcome, everybody, to another installment of Midnights with Marcus Maven. So what do you think? First things first, Paul in the building. What's good? Representing the Cardinal Bird. Rodney Rob representing Dwayne in the building. Evander representing the Cardinal Bird. TSF. Yeah. Tyrone. Lou Primo. What's good? Please hit the like button. G Mister in the building. Red State representing. Alicia representing that Cardinal Bird. Where the trolls at? I just know we're going to have 200 in the chat after a win. Corito, what's good? Representing the Cardinal Bird. Lauren, of course, in the building. The self-defense, the Minister of Defense, Lauren Kaufman. Infinite Rosetta, what's good? What's good? What's good? Turn up against Texas, nothing to lose. It's a win and that's it. I feel you. Marie, what's going on? B100, what up, representing the Cardinal Bird. I see Texas will be interesting. Will it? Corito, hold on. Happy one, not impressed. Like that. Appreciate it. The shot glass going, look, the shot glass going to work. Hold on. What's going on, Tina? When's the next night show? When's the next night show on location? But the post-game show makes it seem like we lost. Good evening, Johnson, representing the Cardinal Bird. Robert in the building, everybody getting the hellos in. Hellos. 13, smaller showed hustle. Hustle's a conversation. Albert C in the building. Appreciate the intro. Positive outweigh the negatives this game. Good slide, slow, steady improvement. That's good positive perspective on that one. Don, what's up? Hold on. D-Lo had good energy. Got low on defense. I agree with you 100% on that. Hold on. See, oh yeah. See y'all in NYC. I'm glad I'm here for the smoke. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Red State, where you at? Red State, let's do it. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on Twitter, we're about to do grades. The grading segment, individuals, coaches, come on over to the YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in Made for the Ville. Made, MADEFORTHEVILLE. Made for the Ville. Come on over here. You want to continue to enjoy watching the content. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. We call that wiping your feet, if you didn't know. So, Twitter. We got to close you in 3. No, actually, Facebook first. Facebook shuts down in 3, 2, 1, bang. Twitch shuts down 3, 2, 1, bang. Twitter shuts down in 3, 2, 1, bang. Please hit the like button. Great win by our Cards. UK game time. I don't know that. A win is a win. Pops Faulkner, what's good, sir? What's going on with Young Mason? Pops Faulkner, you in here for the grade segment or what? Yeah, they got to figure out the Quran situation. It feels like we just beat Duke by 20. Looking for anything positive. Jeff left. Thanks for the win. Need more from our senior though. Oh, That's a conversation too. Hold on. I'm catching up. Man, y'all running pretty fast in the chat tonight. Hold on. I missed that one. Go to bed, haters. Hold on. Hopefully it motivates them. I like Tyler. Why Skyy can't shoot? He got the yips. I think he just has the yips right now. Are we grade on curve? It's so hard to watch. You grade how you want to grade. It's personal grades for everybody. The Midnight Family. Hold on. Really tried time to execute. Just balling in England, no doubt. Don't grade easy, Professor Maven. I'll grade honest. 11 of 14 from the free throw line. What's the game plan versus Texas? Listen, we got to get through this first. Okay, let me get this out the way. Execute. Not just because it's his hometown, because of the way he plays. Play Quran versus Texas. Okay. Y'all know how this works. Wanting to hear the grades. I know it'll be on point. Okay. Y'all know how this works. We select a player. Or everybody responds to whatever you see on the screen for grades. Let me see. Okay, grades. Let's see, who are we gonna go up first? Grades. I'm gonna start with Trey White. What do you think, y'all? Where the grades at? What do you think with Trey White? Grades for Trey White. Let me know something. Grades for Trey White. What you think? What you think, good people? Grades for Trey White. What do you think? Hold on, let me see. Sorry, y'all, I couldn't help myself. Trey White, grades. Where do they start for Trey White? Okay, let me see. Trey White, what are we going? C, B for effort. B minus, C plus, C, B, BC range. B, they also average 14 and 8 rebounds. Okay. What's next? Kentucky School of the Blind. What do you mean by that? Glenn Mink in the building, representing the Cardinal Bird. Can we get a boost on Kenny's mic? Yeah, I'm going to text Zach about that. I'm gonna just ask. I don't know what you can do on that, but I agree with you. We do got to get more sound into that. Okay, we're on Trey White right now. Wade, don't jump straight to Curtis. We'll get our chance to get your opinion on him. Trey White. This is what I think. Hold on. Trey White, my opinion. The reason I would give Trey, I'd probably give him a C plus plus, maybe B minus. It has nothing to do with the competition. Here's the thing. I talked about it on the show today on 93.9. Trey White, when I played, my coach would say, if you concentrate on rebounding and deflections, your offense will happen naturally. I thought that was ridiculous. I don't think I ever really listened. Maybe a couple times, but not on purpose. You don't think you're going in there concentrating on offense, but a coach can see it. Somebody from the outside can see if you're forcing a shot, if you rush a shot. As a player, you don't feel like you're rushing it. You feel like it's a wide open shot. You feel like you practice it. You feel like you can hit it. I could tell Trey White was consciously trying to rebound, consciously trying to come into the game not worried about scoring, not thinking about scoring at all. But you'll be amazed at how true that is when you come in trying to do the other stuff, when you come in trying to stuff the stats with rebounds and stuff. So I'll give him a B just for being coachable like that, like psychologically coachable. Now I still need him to jump stop. I still need him to do a lot of the fundamental things, with the ball. I need a lot more concentration on fundamentals from the team overall. But yeah, I think he came into the game in the right headspace. So I'll probably just give him a B just for sacrificing and doing what's right for the team. So I'll give him that one. Hold on, we get some. Let me go back. Last thing I saw, Kurt. Okay. Let me see. Trey C plus. Okay. Right. Not quite. Definitely earned a C plus plus. Queen Lady Lachelle in the building. At Rice, Texas later when you get time. I will do that. I will absolutely do that. We're gonna have 16 bench points. Okay, next up. Let's go. JJ Traynor. What do y'all think? Wait, JJ Traynor, what do you think? Oh no, I moved it down one. JJ Traynor, what do you think? Fire him off fast. JJ Traynor. Opinions on JJ Traynor. Actually, Thomas, you remember when Kenny Payne first got this job? He told you he's not airing out business of players. It's not going to happen because he cares about his players more than he cares about the fan base. So whatever decisions they're going through, I mean, it just is what it is. He's not putting kids' business out there at all. So he's going to be unapologetic about that completely. Mm. Mm. Mhm. 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 Yeah, I'd probably go D. I'd probably go D. I'd probably go D. Yeah, you expect more. I mean, just the way he reaches for the ball. You know, when he gets his shot blocked, he exposes the ball too much. He does. He's still not getting low. He's not moving people around. You know, from the waist down. I actually think that's a big problem with the team. They're not moving anybody with their butts. You know, so that's going to be a big problem for me moving forward. I think his energy level is the most important asset that he could have, and without it, you lose too much with him out there. I mean, just deflection. Like I said, that was a tough look to see him get blown around on the very first play of the game. Tyler tried to throw him a bounce pass, and he didn't even bend over. He just like reached down to it, and then that's a turnover on Tyler. And if I'm Tyler, I'm not throwing the ball to JJ in the middle of the court. Like, you know, just like you can't miss that pass. I mean, if JJ's not a center, he has to be able to get down and pick up that basketball. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like his motor. I just don't like the motor he's playing with. I mean, again, all the legs in the world, but if you don't get low, if you stand up and let people blow around you, you're a liability. And it's like like D'Lo knew what to do with the ball in the middle. Mike James knows what to do with the ball in the middle. If JJ's not going to be strong with the ball and decisive in the middle, it's just, yeah, I'll probably go D. Broncos 3 W's in a row. I picked up that wide receiver. What's his name? Wilson. I thought he was going to get some touches. D-. He had no energy and gave up several offensive rebounds. You can't argue with that. Yeah, Manny should play more. Assignments could be neater. I mean, either rebounds, like he should be just the rebound and just the what do you call it, tap outs. Like he has to be more effective. Like can't just dunk hunt. Mm-hmm. Mm. I like Skyy's motor. It sucks not seeing that emotion too. What up? What up? What up? What up, Jared? Manny and D'Lo need more clock. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Next player. Okay. BHH, what we thinking? What we thinking for BHH? No, David, he's gonna have to shoot. He's gonna have to keep shooting. He's just gonna have to relax. What we doing with Brandon Huntley Hatfield tonight? What we doing with Brandon Huntley Hatfield tonight? Whoa, he has a wide range of grades. BHH. Let's see. John, greetings, greetings, greetings. B100 says D. Elaborate, good people. C plus. Jocelyn liked what he did. Allie Jack, A minus out of Robert. Elaborate, D. C. C minus needs more rebounds. D. C. B. B. C. C. C minus. Hard C. C minus. C plus. C minus. Nick Campbell says, same old. I don't think that's a grade, Nick. C plus, better rebound. I need to see him enforcing the paint and score. Some reason he doesn't score consistently. Bench. C minus, even though he seems to be more active. Gets a blown by on D, too many possessions. Wasn't physical at all on the blocks. First, get him active and everything else should fall into place. You don't have time to let him come along. No way. D minus 6 points. Should have had 20. He had 6 rebounds or 5 rebounds in the second half. Hands need to get better. Casual, clumsy. Yeah, the confidence thing. I can't do that anymore. Coach Payne has gave him way too much confidence slack. So I can't do that. I don't know if that can be fixed. D should have been better. I'm shocked Louisville won. They need to learn to block out. I agree with that, man. They keep blocking out up top. They keep blocking up upstairs. They need to learn how to get their butt. Listen, it's all going to be about them getting low and using their body and butt to move people. It's just the bottom line. It's the bottom line. Defense and rebounding is getting low and using your butt and then exploding out of your stance. If we don't do that, there's going to be no easy baskets. Can't finish around the rim, just not back out. Yeah, recover to the man, right? Still instead of doing it, you can see I'm thinking. Yeah, with Didi, what you see right there is somebody who's protecting their health. You can see, but here's the problem. That's going to be hard to coach out of him. And I get it. Listen, when everybody's been telling you you're going to get drafted from the time you were 16, 15, 16, you think you're a lottery. That's what they do. They protect their body. I showed clips from last game where you could tell he's protecting his body and taking extra steps, extra false steps. I mean, we gotta have that question. We gotta have that conversation. That's separate. Mm-hmm. I agree. Tyler is more of a leader. Tyler is looking like he has more of a leadership quality than anybody. That's pretty funny. Did somebody put a thicker Malik? What are we thinking, Skyy Clark? Skyy Clark. What are we thinking? Skyy Clark. What are we thinking? Sometimes I forget BHH is out there. See, I want more aggression and service. Skyy Clark, what are we thinking? Yeah, listen, it's easy to say that from the outside, but he's heard it so much that it's just kind of just in there. Benny, who else you think protecting their body? D has 0 assists. Skyy C plus. B minus. 0 assists hurts. He looks better if other guys finish. That's fair. Yeah, he got it. I think he just got the yips. No, I don't think that's the case. It's just he might need to lose a couple pounds. I like him being strong though. If he's I like him being strong. I know what you're saying. Skyy gets a C plus. He still gets the ball sometimes and do it. If he makes a stronger jump stop, you think he's a ball hog? No, I don't think he's a ball hog. If he makes stronger jump stops, if he gets in the teeth of the defense, if he gets in the middle lane and jump stops better, I think the whole world is going to open up for him. He's a strong guy. He needs to make a better jump stop in the middle. State win was bigger than people think. Elaborate. In football, playing not to get hurt is exactly how it happens, right? Or you look soft out there. Like, I don't know what this thing is with BHH trying to get these referees to give them all these fouls. Personally, I love Skyy game. I'm not panicked on Skyy Clark at all. Yeah, please hit the like button. Y'all in here pretty deep. B gets low, plays defense well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't forget, like, Skyy is using energy on defense a lot more than like he's playing defense, y'all. He's playing defense. He's getting a game plan. He's getting good. Like, his 3-pointers, he's not taking a bunch of bad shots. They look bad because he's not hitting them. He settles for threes. I mean, but he still has to be a threat. He's going to have to be a threat. BHH can barely dunk. On that alley-oop, I noticed, I kind of laughed because they threw him an alley-oop in the first half, and he couldn't get his feet right to he didn't have a shot at the alley-oop in the first half. And then in the second one, you can tell Tyler threw it real low, so Brandon could. That was pretty funny. I feel you. No, it's okay. We don't have a lot of first step guys. We started the game shooting. Yeah, we need easy. Right. We need to get easy buckets. Skyy needs to watch the fouls. Yep. I agree with that. Movements on offense is getting better. That kid cooked Skyy last time. JJ's working hard. I don't think he's not working hard, but he's not playing with urgency. Listen, Charles. To me, I'd be playing Skyy, Manny, Tyler, D'Lo, Curtis Williams, and Caleb Glenn. Dennis Evans. Damn, Jocelyn, you want to take over? You want to just take over? Damn, we sitting here breaking down the game. What, are you ready to go to bed? Damn. Yeah, D'Lo hustles. He knows what to do with the ball. Daniel in the building representing the Cardinal Bird. Yeah, Glenn's a solid rebounder. Yeah, like if you put Glenn out there and gave him JJ Traynor's minutes, what would his rebounding stat line look like versus JJ? Like, be honest. Like, if I'm being honest with myself, I think Caleb Glenn would have 7 more rebounds than JJ in the same amount of minutes. What are we doing? What are we doing with D'Lo? What are we doing with D'Lo? Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. What are we doing with D'Lo? Glenn need to play. What are we doing with D'Lo? D'Lo. Ali Jack says B plus. Hate to settle shots. Were you talking about Skyy? He hustles. D'Lo. Solid B. Go higher up the shot. Yeah, 3 personnel. Yeah, Charles. This is undeniable. Like I said, I hate it. I hate it. Like I said, I've been trying to get JJ minutes since Chris Mack was here. But it's like if Chris Mack couldn't get you fired up, Pegues couldn't get you fired up, Kenny Payne can't get you fired up. I mean, listen, I love your athleticism, but it takes discipline and urgency to play at this level. That guy can't blow around you on the first play. If you really concentrating on urgency and defense, that guy can't blow around you on the first thing. You can't get the ball on the block, get blocked, fall down, and go to the ref like this. Needs more. He's the best passer in the post. This is a fact, Benny. It's a fact. The team's gonna have a good shooting game, and if fans second and thinking everything is fixed, yeah, that's true too. Yeah, a good shooting game is fool's gold unless they get easy buckets. D'Lo B plus. Good minutes he got. Solid B. Played aggressive. Yeah, he got to play more. Yep. I like him. Yep. Yeah, but here's the thing. That could end up being a blind spot. That can end up being a blind spot for our staff. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you're not going to make them play better if you keep on letting them play and keep on making the mistakes. Like it's almost like he's trying to urge them to play better. You can't keep begging them to play better. Hey, please play harder. Come on, play harder. Eventually, it's like, nah, you got to reward the guys who are playing the hardest and make them play harder than the other guys. If they're not, if Brandon, I don't give a fuck about his potential. If he's not playing harder than Emmanuel, you don't deserve to be on a Louisville basketball court through potential. Ideally, like that stuff don't work. That doesn't work. I don't care. If Caleb's playing harder than JJ and every fan who watches the game sees that Caleb Glenn is playing harder, I mean, it is what it is. That you cannot let those guys come off the bench. If Curtis Williams Jr. is playing harder than Trey White, you gotta put Curtis Williams Jr. in the game. Listen, the way Tyler is affecting the game, everybody has eyeballs. We can all see it. Like, listen, we're not saying people are lazy. We're not saying anything. We're just saying everybody can see D'Lo playing hard, Caleb playing hard, Manny playing hard. Tyler is playing harder than anybody. I said Skyy's playing hard. Like I don't think he's giving Skyy a pass. He's playing hard. Mike James, he's the forgotten king because he never gets credit. Didi, I disagree. Listen. D'Lo can be an effective basketball player at this level, especially when you put the right people around, or when you plug him in to other people playing as hard as him. Didi, you don't like the IQ of some other players. What if I tell you D'Lo has the highest IQ? D'Lo and Tyler, you can see how fast they read the game. Yeah, you got to reward guys playing hard over what our potential. We won't be tournament eligible if you're worried about what JJ and Brandon are going to be in tournament time. Like, you won't make it to tournament time. And eventually our younger players are going to start picking up bad habits. Why would I keep playing? If I'm Caleb Glenn, why would I keep playing with discipline and fight and hustle if you keep rewarding JJ and Brandon for not having the same fight and hustle? Yeah, and they're not so much more effective that you just gotta have them out there. Like, everybody's still a little too close to be playing any favorites or something now. Yeah, he looks like he want to suit up. Yeah, you gotta play the guys playing the hardest. Sorry, let me move along. Okay, we'll go pretty fast. I'll speed it up. I'll leave each guy up for about a minute. So you got about 60 seconds to get the grades. We'll try to go fast. Okay, Mike James. What y'all think, Mike James? 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Mike James. Ooh, I need to put a cord in here. Lauren, please remind me to put a phone cord in the extra room. A plus, Mike James is A's. B's. B plus. Yeah, I think everybody's pretty unified with Mike James. He plays hard every game. Yeah. Sorry, Mike. Sorry you don't get. Listen, Mike James. Sorry we don't give you a big, full, great breakdown. You play hard. We love you. We see how hard you play. You play hard defense. You play hard offense. You take good shots. Everybody loves you. Sorry, that's just. Sorry, you're just good, and everybody loves you. We just want you to win. So you're not gonna get a whole bunch of love. Caleb Glenn, what we doing with Caleb Glenn? Hurry. What are we doing with Caleb Glenn? Mike's a dog. Mike's Dwayne Sutton. Mike is clutch. Yeah, all that good stuff. I would have, if we would have played zone tonight, I would have lost it. Yeah, the zone, like, to me, they haven't earned the right to play zone. I do realize with limited minutes, Caleb does not. It's hard to grade, but see, he's always fouling. Listen, he's one man's fouling is another person's motor. He's unorthodox but has a motor. Yeah, and Kenny Payne wants him to be a wing. You know what I'm saying? He's not a natural wing. He's kind of a natural inside guy. He's trying to change the position for his, future potential, but that's not going to work for college, motivation and wins. So we'll see how that plays out. Caleb Glenn got the same amount of rebounds as JJ with only 4 minutes. Incomplete. I do give out incompletes. That's fine. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, what do y'all think? Emmanuel, what we're gonna do quick? High intensity. What do we do with Emmanuel? What are we doing with Emmanuel? 55 seconds to go. What do we do with Emmanuel? I think Emmanuel got to play. He's playing so much harder than Brandon and JJ and Dennis. I'd play him. Yeah. Listen, you look lost when you play hard. Sometimes that happens. High motor, but thinks too much. I'd take the motor over anything. You know what? Tyler looked lost his first game. He looked out of control or lost his first games. But you still take the motor, and you can slow somebody down, but you can't speed them up. You cannot speed them up. I don't even want to say where that comes from. Love the effort of motor. Hasn't logged enough minutes. Yeah, I mean, remember he had a big game against Kentucky in that spring that little springtime thing. Don't understand why he's not playing. I'd love to see him playing more. What we're gonna do with Dennis Evans? What do we do with Dennis Evans? Dennis Evans looked like a little uncomfortable with people around his legs. They're gonna work on getting him stronger. But Dennis Evans is another one. If they don't get if our staff doesn't get our guys moving people with their butts, that's gonna be the worst thing. Yeah. Like I don't have a problem. Like Dennis Evans, like all my grades are like with Dennis. I would write my grades in pencil and not pen, just because he looks like he's listening. He's trying to figure it out. He's going again. Like he don't have many natural instincts. He's a couple games in. He probably in treatment all day. Yeah, cake is still definitely bank it. Yeah, I get that. Oh, but listen, you know how you protect your knees? By getting low. That's how you protect your knees in basketball. When a shot goes up and you battling with somebody, you have to get your butt down to match, the height of their legs and butt. That's how you protect your knees. But unfortunately, none of us do that real well. Shout out to Billy McNichol. Legs are leverage. Your butt's the fulcrum. Yeah, unless it's crazy intensity. You know what? Let's get the last ones in here. This is the one I really wanted to see. Listen, Curtis Williams Jr., I'm sorry. Karan Davis, I don't think you're gonna get in here. Curtis Williams Jr., I think you play great. You need more minutes. Let's get the last grades on Tyler. Jonathan, I understand what you're saying. It was depressing in Maui. Yeah, like I said, he's just getting it. Okay, Tyler. Woo! Woo! Tyler. Yeah, I'm not grading Zane at all. Red State goes A, Marie A, B plus A. Woo! I see Tyler. Damn, Tyler's averaging. Listen, the public has spoken. Tyler is leading the team in GPA. In 3 games, Tyler has the highest GPA on the team. Did Manny do okay tonight? With limited minutes, he did the most he can with limited minutes. He got that rush defense. Yep, it's like I love the fact that he hadn't lost his confidence early either, because like I said, they're kind of harsh on the young fellas. Not enough minutes. Fearless guard, got to start him. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he started. I mean, I don't think coach will pull that trigger. IQ is crazy, love his game. Yeah, he goes hard. He goes hard. He shows he's a ball player. He shows he's a ball player. With other programs. It don't take decades. But I feel you. Like, I know what you're saying, but if it don't work, you bring somebody in here, 1 year turnarounds are easy, especially with rabid fan bases. 1 year turnarounds are simple. Smallest dude on the court goes to anybody. That's funny. You better not be. You better not be saving for the big game. Start Tyler, Trey, Skyy, James, and Williams. So you want full small lineup. A plus newest student. Newest student adapts well. Turns in his working on time. ACC guards are gonna hate him. Yeah, if you turn them loose. Yep. He wasn't with the team. And Kenny Payne said it was my decision for him not to be with the team. And if y'all know anything about Kenny Payne, he is not going to reveal anything personal about any of his student athletes that he coaches. He is not, because he knows what fan bases do to kids, and he will protect the kids at all costs. So if that pisses you off, then it is what it is. Keeping Trey in the starting lineup. 3-guard lineup. He did say he's not in trouble. But yeah, he's like, he listen, even if he was in trouble, you're not getting that from KP. You're not getting that from him. Like, listen, he's told stories like, nah, I don't mess around. I don't throw my players to the wolves. Get that out of your head. That pisses off media too. Like, I do understand how media just hates that. But yeah, you're not gonna get the player versus coach beef. He ain't happy. What do you mean, suspect? Listen, he ain't happy. You know, listen, he ain't happy. He think he should be playing. He ain't playing. You get pissy. Yeah, just regular locker room stuff. That's about it. He's been tougher at the rim. That's a good point. What do you mean truth to the rumor? If it wasn't nothing physical, I mean, people bark at each other all the time. You got to get the right attitudes on the practice. Yeah, but in the beginning, he looked like he really didn't know his rotation, his plays. He looked uncomfortable on the court from the beginning. And yeah, you're going to be frustrated. Yeah, listen, that's why I didn't even really feed into that. They want that to be a story, and it's like, dude, you're not gonna get that story. Another Root Enterprise. What's good? What's good? What's good? I mean, they don't even use red shirts anymore. They usually just transfer. I'm not doing the post game press conference tonight, but they had one. I didn't think it was real informative. I'd like to think so. Listen, I don't quit on my team until it's over. I still got him in the NCAA tournament because I refuse to believe he's not going to go in there and say, y'all gotta get low and box out for position. I cannot believe that we don't box out harder for position. I can't believe we don't play defense lower. I mean, like I said, this is in my brain. I just think it's a couple of fixes that you can make. That team right there is going to get demolished by Texas. But here's the problem. They're going to go out and they're going to start, the lights are on, and all of a sudden they're going to start playing all hard and fast, right? And then Texas is going to be used to playing, hard and fast for a full game. It'll look exactly like Maui if there isn't a big time attitude adjustment from the staff down with what they allow. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go back and look at the game tape and you don't cut out all of the little stuff, the little fundamental bad stuff, you get boat raced. You get beat by 30. Or listen, is a red pill and a blue pill. They go in there, they have a zero tolerance policy, and you push Texas to the limit. Here's the problem. You have the talent to push any team in the country to the limit. You also have the lack of okay, you're not the lack of urgency to get beat by 30 any night. Daniel, you shouldn't have to call. That's like saying you should play zone. And thank you. Actually, Daniel, you're sending me to the kitchen. I know what you're saying. You don't need a timeout. You don't need a timeout for Coppin State. You do not need a timeout for Coppin State. Listen, red pill. Hold on, that's pretty funny. Red, there again, there literally is. There's two results. There's two results. Oh, you know what? Y'all give me like 45 seconds, and I'll give you my red pill, blue pill, Texas prediction, and which is more likely. Let me get my 2 cubes of ice. Sorry I'm so slow. Y'all know how I am. Bing, bing. Okay, here I come. Red pill, blue pill. My biggest fear, my biggest worry is, hold on, is that you get to New York, bright lights, they haven't been playing with urgency, and then everybody tries to get urgent in Madison Square Garden. And it might look good for about 6 minutes. But when you're not used to playing with urgency, and if the coaching staff doesn't substitute with urgency, you will be in trouble quick. Your next days. Hold on, sorry, I didn't realize that though. Your next days until New York, they have to be psychotic. Our next practices have to be psychotic. If our next practices continue to be the same, you're in bad shape. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen, they're gonna be all jacked up because this is their chance to like save the season, or a bunch of guys that want to get to the league and they think if they have a good game against Texas, then their stock is gonna go up. You know, you worry about stuff like that. Because like imagine this. Brandon had been playing great. Imagine he gets against Texas, and in his mind, he's like, oh, well, if I ball out against Texas, you know, I'm gonna get to the league. You know, Trey White. If I ball out against Texas, I'm gonna get on. Skyy Clark. If I ball against Texas, so now they're gonna be going like hard, and as a fan, you're gonna be pissed because you're gonna be like, who are these guys? You know what I'm saying? But urgency has to be in the culture way before you get to Texas. You know what I'm saying? You can't wait to get to Texas, then all of a sudden start playing like super intense, super focused, super locked in. Yeah, Charles, I feel you. Yeah, the Coppin State. Coppin State is Coppin State is you working on, it's you versus the game, not you versus Coppin State. I mean, go look at how many big time coaches let their teams figure it out against Coppin States. If you lose, you lose. The coaches don't call, big time coaches don't call timeouts against Coppin State. I mean, they don't. They bench players, but they don't call timeouts. No, listen. Here's the problem. Ty Law's been playing with urgency. He's been playing with urgency, so he's not the guy that you value not late as long as you hit the like button on the way in. Listen, there again, to me, there's two outcomes. You start setting a standard for unacceptable plays, or you get boat raced. There's two options. Listen, you tell somebody what's unacceptable. It's like look with my boy. I told the story on the radio. My boy took his lady friend out to a very expensive place, like his first 3 dates, and I was like, dude. You're gonna be in trouble long term, because that's the expectation and the standards being set. And it's like if you don't set the standard with guys about getting blown around, if you don't snatch guys out the game for getting blown around, that's the standard. That's the expectation. Other guys getting in trouble for rotations, and some people don't. I am ready for Miami too. I feel you. No, they know. Listen, Thomas, Thomas, I feel you. You're trying to push a narrative. Like they don't know what they're supposed to be doing. They know what they're supposed to be doing. They're just not doing it at an urgent level. But they're not being coached to do it at an urgent level. The culture's not an urgent level. Like I said, you're trying to make it like he doesn't even know the game of basketball. That's not the case. But enforcing urgency is the problem. So like I see what you, was it Cheesecake Factory? Yeah. Like all of your comments, Thomas, are going along the same grounds. Like you can see the narrative. But yeah, the zero tolerance for standing up straight, not getting down low and boxing out. It's fundamentals. Jump stop. That's going to be the stuff that you have to enforce, because they know where to be. They know what the rotations are. But if they find a place to cheat, they cheat more than they act urgent. But they're going to try to be urgent against Texas because they think that's the game you need to show up for. And, like I said, so. Okay. Listen, these are motion offenses. So when you say sets, it's different. It's not one cut, you go there. They're reading off. Listen, if you drive to the basket, I fill in your spot. If you can't score, I'm trailing you. That's not like a set. If you go left, then that guy follows you. If you go right, I'm reversing it for y'all. If you go right, I'll follow in here. If he goes this way, I'll follow in here. Like those are the way. That's an NBA style motion, but you assume everybody can get around their man in open space, and a lot of these guys can't get around their man in open space. And I'm telling you, listen, Corito, if you watch 90% of college basketball, everybody's running the same sets. I promise you, if you go watch Duke, if you go watch Michigan, if you watch Arizona, if you watch Kansas, well, Kansas really runs sets. But like I said, Michigan State and Kansas, probably the only two teams that still really run. Actually, Michigan State, Kansas, and Bellarmine. They're probably the only three that just really run design sets. And Bellarmine probably not either. But the point is, everybody's running the same things. It's space, and it's clear outs for talented players. So yeah, so they know what they're running. Now, whether they run it with urgency and get low like they're supposed to, that's the problem. That's what you figure out. So we'll see. We'll see what the practices are like. We'll see what again, it's not the X's and O's. The problem with this team is not the X's and O's, not the design of the defense. Everybody runs the same defense, the same designs. Getting your team to play urgent and play desperate is the problem here. It's the problem. It's gonna be the problem until they substitute like it can't be the problem. Cheers.